Following a wave of drug overdoses in the capital city over the weekend, some are questioning how well fentanyl test strips are combating the city's drug problem about 9 months after they were legalized. Fox 43's Ryan Yee details the availability and impact of fentanyl tests.
A wave of drug overdose deaths in Harrisburg this weekend stemming from fentanyl-laced substances is putting the spotlight back on testing strips. Fentanyl test strips became legal in Pennsylvania in January. However, nearly 9 months later, access to these tests is an ongoing issue.
It's really disheartening that this legislation was passed a year ago and folks do not have access to drug checking equipment.
Harrisburg relies on the Dauphin County's drug and alcohol program to distribute these tests. Currently, the county can purchase them using money from the opioid lawsuit settlements and distributes them through their provider network. However, they are in short supply. In a statement, a county spokesperson says, quote, Dauphin County Human Services has a limited supply of fentanyl test strips that are being distributed through our provider network. We have been in contact with our supplier and the Pennsylvania Department of Health to obtain more strips. Amid the limited supply, fentanyl test strips are freely available through nonprofit organizations like Next Distro. That route, however, requires an application process. And while they are not currently available for purchase at major retailers, Amazon has tests in stock at full price, which many people in need cannot afford. Advocates say these are accessibility barriers that must be eliminated.
If people can't reach in the toolbox to grab a tool, then clearly it's not going to work. What is the best form of a public health approach, right? And that would be getting drug checking strips out there to people on the ground.
And they add, with improved accessibility, deaths can be prevented.
People who test their drugs are able to then modify their behavior. These deaths are preventable. We can prevent these deaths very easily if folks have the tools in their hands. We must get the tools out there.
Ryan Yee, Fox 43 News.